This is the electrical supplies for the new duplex we're building for Airbnb. Those are actually electrical boxes. They're handmade out of leftover roofing metal. Those are for the power to come in from the power company. That's how they do things here. Got the roof on, looks beautiful. This one's going to be a duplex. These are the stones they use for the septic system. That's just how they do things here. Now in America, that would be a fortune in granite right there, but here it's just rocks. There are mountains and mountains and mountains, literally, of granite here that you could get dirt cheap if you wanted them. Buy the whole mountain if you wanted to. Now these holes in the wall, what they do is they stick these sticks in the wall. It's like a 2x3 sort of, and they'll stick those in the wall, and then they'll put these slab pieces on top, and that's what they'll use for scaffolding to reach the higher points. And then they come back later and patch the holes in. I'm not real happy with how high they went with the ceiling, with the roof, because that's just a waste of materials in my opinion. But that's what they did. This is going to be the kitchen right here. That's going to be the hallway right there. That's how they do the door headers. That's actually a house down there, that little tiny thing. This is going to be the toilet and shower right here with your window and your vents. This will be the living room or sitting room, as they would call it here. Not much of a view, but a big window. This would be a bedroom here. A bedroom or the bedroom, depending on how you wanted to set the house up. They're working in the other side, but it's basically a mirror image of this side. And they're going to rent for $70 a month. That is incredibly cheap by American standards and fairly cheap by Malawi standards. But that's what they're going to be. probably put them on Airbnb, but might just rent them long term. Not sure what we're gonna do yet. Might do one of each. I don't know. But since they're working on that side, I'm not gonna go in there and do a video with the guys in there. But this is a nice little town called Chibavi. Yeah, it's kind of real close to Mazuzu, which is a major city. So anything you wanted to do, I mean, there's your little local supermarket right there. All your fresh vegetables and cooking oil and charcoal and that kind of salt and sugar, all your necessities. Then there's a market of sorts right up there at that end. There's bars and restaurants and all kinds of stuff up there. Electronics place. Now I guess the parking is going to be out here. Of course, most of these people will not have a car. They'll have visitors though. Anyway, if you're interested in it, or if you want to know more, or if you just thought the video was cool, or if you thought it sucked, whatever, just let me know. Thanks. I appreciate your time.